Good morning, interwebs. It is about 1:20, and what kind of day is it today, Steve?
It's a sick day.
A sick day?
Sick day.
Do you feel crummy?
Yes. And so do you.
I know. What do you call a mummy who eats cookies in bed?
A crummy mummy. Why do vampires drink blood?
Because root beer makes them burp! In case you have not read the Halloween riddles book, or spooky riddles book.
Why did Dracula get put in jail?
Because he tried to rob a blood bank. So even if everybody's tummies aren't feeling super great and we're just generally a little icky, apparently our sense of humors are intact because we are enjoying the good jokes. But what have you been playing, Steve?
StarCraft.
StarCraft.
Yep.
Are you winning?
I'm not sure yet.
You're like, well, let's see. I spent my morning sitting here playing StarCraft, so that sounds like winning.
Winning.
Hi, Jessica. But in case you can't tell, I'm dressed for the day. I changed my shirt, and that's as far as we're getting today.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to go and make some toast. Out of all of that bread and stuff we bought to make French toast, I'm just going to make some normal toast today because my daughter's actually upstairs sleeping because she does not feel well, and the boys are doing okay, but the rest of us are just a little off. But before I made the toast, I wanted to show you that Steve indeed finished the puzzle the other day. There's our parrot puzzle. And then I left it on the table for a few days, and he was asking me if I wanted him to put it away, if I was just leaving it out, because, you know, I was being lazy and stuff. And I said no. I was leaving it out because then, when I walked down the stairs, I could see it. It seems such a waste to me, and what we usually end up doing when we do finish puzzles is you, like, do them, and as soon as you put the last piece in, you're like, yay, and put it back in the box. It's like finishing a project and immediately getting it out of your house. So I decided we should enjoy it for a few days, and its few days are up. So now it must go back to its box. It's 5:20. I just stepped outside to see what the weather was actually like, because Steve had said that they had said it was going to rain and then said it wasn't, but I should check to make sure whether I could leave the windows open. But it feels really nice. There's like no breeze, and it's a fairly cloudless sky, so it's beautiful out. And we had our lunch. We had toast and applesauce, and I made sick tea, which for those of you that don't know, when I make sick tea, it's really strong black tea, and then I put an obscene amount of sugar in it. Why? Because that is what my mom used to make for me when I didn't feel good. So whenever I don't feel good, I like sick tea. I think the sugar helps give you a little boost, and so does the caffeine, and the warm is just delightful. And then there's all the nice memories that are associated with it, which make me feel all warm and cozy. So I made some sick tea for everybody. Steve even drank some, and Steve doesn't really like hot tea. He'll usually only drink it like a little bit when we're doing something like poetry tea time or something, and he wants to, you know, be part of the group and takes one for the team. And then when he really doesn't feel good now, he will let me make him tea. So, see, growth over the years, right? And then we all took nap time today. I want to say I went to sleep about 3, and so did Steve. After the boys went to sleep, Steve took a shower, and then he went to bed. So he's sleeping till he goes to work tonight. And then I slept in the recliner down here, kids slept up in their room, and we all woke up about 5-ish. So, 2-hour nap, did everybody some good, and now I'm just still feeling icky, just really like heavy and tired and off. And I now get it, my daughter had been feeling this way for like 2-3 days, and she was trying to explain what felt wrong. And, you know, it all sounded like not a huge deal, just, you know, generally not feeling good. But now I understand all of the symptoms she was explaining as I am now feeling them. So, I thought I'd show you how pretty these turned out. I was noticing, look at all our herbs. They're growing so big. So, flowering. I don't know, some of them I haven't seen flower before or really noticed. Like, there's the thyme with its pretty flowers, so. Oh, and it's more sun. Now I'm gonna go in and have a little more toast and tea. And then, yeah, just kind of sit tight for the afternoon. Hopefully this is quick moving, I'm hoping. I don't know, we'll see. But, gosh, being up on my feet is making me, like, incredibly tired again, so. Time to go sit. Once again, bedtime is upon me. Kuma's all a Twitter because we could hear a bunch of coyotes outside. But I actually think that they sound closer than they are. So I need to head up here stairs quickly because he's not going to go to bed unless I go with him. And I should probably go to bed anyways. This evening, after I talked to you and got up for my nap and stuff, I got the vlog all put together. That went quickly. It uploaded quickly. But I needed to make some, well, didn't need to. I chose to make some enhancements to it using YouTube's video editor. Kind of trying to, like, test out all of, like, the things that exist in the program. And also, I filmed yesterday facing a different direction than I ordinarily do in our guest room. Now, I've kind of learned where I can and cannot film in our house because it probably appears like we don't have a lot of family photos and things of that nature, or like personal, there's a lot of personal effects everywhere, but like distinguishing personal effects. But it's not that we don't. I just choose not to film usually in places that show them. Like, there are several walls in our house that are basically completely covered in picture frames and photos of us and other family members. Well, some of that got filmed, and it's not like a huge deal. You can't really like see anything, but especially because not all of those photos are like just of me and Steve and our kids, which I would have like some feelings on. I feel different about other people's, like, who I'm related to, images on the internet. And yeah, anyways, I blurred some stuff out. When you watched yesterday's video, it may or may not have actually been blurred, but it is now, because it took forever for YouTube to finish processing that, and it was very confusing for me to figure out whether it had processed that. But it's just part of that whole learning how to use YouTube, which is an ongoing experience for me. And I didn't mention the other day, today is vlog 302. 302. That is a lot of days in a row. And yes, I know there's been some like inconsistencies on time of posting and such, but I'm still going to consider the fact that I have made 302 separate vlogs, and that's a lot in addition to other videos. So certainly proud of myself on that front, I guess. And then I am feeling a lot better this evening, though I do have to say that I spent the majority of my night just sitting here in one position, because if I'm not moving around too much, I don't feel too bad right now. But being up on my feet and moving around, it gets taxing really quick. So, we'll see how we're all feeling tomorrow. The kids seem to have perked up this evening, so that's good. I'm hopeful that I will perk up. I mean, like, I'm more alert right now and awake. My body is just overly when I stand up. So, that's fine. And we'll see what Steve feels like in the morning. I will be interested to know and see. At least we all seem to kind of have gotten this in one big wave, though I think the kids have had it kind of one at a time leading up to me and Steve. But I spent my time, though, while I was sitting here working on my sweater, and I did finish the neck ribbing and I put it together, and I like it. But the sweater itself was like crop top. It wasn't quite a crop top, but it was not at the length that I wanted it. So I am now adding length to the bottom before I do the bottom ribbing. And it's now put together in a way where I can fully try it on like each step of the way. So that means I will know better how I'm going to like the fit and stuff. And I do like the sweater. The sweater is not turning out to look like the picture, but I don't know. It is what it is, and the sweater will be fine. And I like the sweater. It just is not look like the one in the picture. But then again, I don't look like the mannequin, so it will be okay. Sighing, sighing, sighing. Now I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.